In the heart of the South Pacific, where turquoise waters meet lush green islands, the Kingdom of Tonga greets you with a warmth that feels like coming home, even if you've traveled thousands of miles to get here. The air is filled with the scent of salt and frangipani, and the gentle breeze carries the sound of laughter from the shore. Captain Cook once called these the Friendly Islands, and centuries later that name still rings true. Hospitality isn't just a tradition here, it's a way of life, woven into every greeting and every smile you encounter. Here, a simple malo e lele, hello, always comes with a genuine smile, a sparkle in the eyes, and an open heart. It's more than a word, it's an invitation to connect, to share, and to be part of something bigger. Being friendly isn't just for show, it's a deeply held value, rooted in whakaapa-apa, the Tongan principle of respect and humility. Elders are honored, guests are cherished, and every interaction is guided by kindness and care. Strangers are invited to share fresh fruit, join in family meals, and become part of the community from the very first moment. It's not unusual for a visitor to be welcomed into a family gathering, where laughter and stories are shared as easily as food. Life here moves at a gentle, unhurried pace. The days are long and sun-drenched, giving everyone time to build real friendships and savor the simple joys of island living. Children play freely in the open air, their laughter echoing through the villages, while families gather under the shade of palm trees. In Tonga, family is everything, and the bonds between generations are celebrated every day. Whether you're a traveler passing through or a guest staying for a while, you'll find yourself swept up in the joy of Tongan life. You're not just welcomed, you're embraced, included, and remembered. The welcome here isn't just a quick hello, but a constant, heartfelt embrace, a feeling that stays with you long after you leave. In Tonga, kindness is a way of life. No matter how far you've traveled, you'll find yourself truly at home, surrounded by people who treat you like family, and a spirit of welcome that is simply like no other. To truly understand Tonga, you have to look beyond the postcard-perfect beaches and turquoise waters that first catch your eye. The real heart of Tonga beats in its villages, where age-old traditions and a deep sense of community shape every part of daily life. Each morning, the sound of roosters signals the start of a new day. Families gather for breakfast, sharing stories and laughter before heading out to tend their crops, care for animals, or set out to sea for fishing. Farming and fishing aren't just jobs, they're a way of life, passed down through generations, connecting people to the land and ocean. Under the shade of trees, women skillfully weave mats from pandanus leaves, their hands moving with practiced ease. These mats are more than just household items, they're treasured gifts, used in ceremonies and given as signs of respect. Alongside mat weaving, women also create tapa cloth, a traditional fabric made from the bark of mulberry trees. The process is long and careful, involving pounding, drying, and decorating the cloth with natural dyes and intricate patterns. These crafts are a living link to Tonga's past, keeping cultural knowledge alive for future generations. Sundays in Tonga are truly special. The entire country slows down as families dress in their finest clothes and gather for church. The air fills with the sound of harmonious singing, echoing through the villages and bringing everyone together in faith and celebration. After church, the community comes together for a feast prepared in an umu, a traditional underground oven. The delicious aroma of roasted pork, fresh fish, and root vegetables drifts through the village, inviting everyone to share in the meal and the joy of being together. In Tonga, community is everything. When a new house is built, a wedding is celebrated, or someone needs help, everyone pitches in. Neighbors, friends, and even distant relatives come together, working side by side and sharing responsibilities. This spirit of fedokoniaki, helping one another, runs deep. It means that no one is ever left to face challenges alone, and that support is always close at hand, whether in times of joy or hardship. Visitors to Tonga are welcomed with open arms, invited to join in village life, share meals, and experience firsthand the warmth and generosity that define Tongan hospitality. It's a chance to see how strong the bonds of family and friendship truly are here. In Tonga, daily life is simple, yet rich, built on respect, kindness, and a deep connection to both people and place. It's a humble and inspiring way of life that leaves a lasting impression on all who visit. Tonga is like a living painting with bright greens and shining blues, a string of over 170 islands spread across the Pacific. Some islands have soft white sand, while others are covered in rainforest and rocky volcanic land. Wake up in a beachside fail, a traditional house, to the sunrise over clear blue waters, where colorful fish swim among coral gardens. The calm waters are great for families, swimming, snorkeling, and kayaking in nature's playground. Inland, you'll find farms, villages, old stone monuments, and amazing blowholes where water shoots up. There isn't much building, so you might find a whole beach just for yourself. The land feels untouched, a safe place away from the busy modern world. Here, nature isn't just something pretty to look at, it's part of daily life. Tonga's wild beauty makes you feel new again and invites you to slow down and just be. Each year, Tonga's waters become a place for humpback whales to have their babies. From July to October, these gentle giants come to give birth and feed their young, making Tonga a top spot for whale watching. Meeting them is done with great respect. Boats stay far away, engines are turned off, and it's quiet as whales come to the surface. For Tongans, whales are more than just something amazing to see. They're honored guests, talked about in old stories as protectors of the sea. Strict rules protect the whales, making sure meetings are peaceful and don't bother them. Seeing a mother whale gently push her baby or hearing their spooky songs is truly amazing. These moments connect you to the powerful force of nature and the Tongan way of showing respect. The experience stays with you long after you leave. In Tonga, you can quietly slip into the ocean, feeling the cool embrace of the water as you leave the world above behind. The anticipation builds with every gentle kick, the sunlight shimmering through the surface, inviting you into a realm few ever truly experience. Here, you have the rare chance to share a moment with humpback whales, an encounter so profound it can shift your perspective on life itself. The first glimpse of a whale's massive silhouette gliding through the blue is unforgettable, a memory that lingers long after you return to shore. With experienced guides, small groups float silently, hearts pounding with excitement and reverence. There's a sense of unity among the group, a shared understanding that you are guests in this vast underwater world. You wait patiently, letting the whales decide if they want to come closer. Sometimes a gentle giant will approach, curious about these quiet visitors, and you realize just how much trust these animals are showing. The underwater world is quiet. Only the sound of your breath and the distant songs of whales fill the silence. It's a peacefulness that's hard to find anywhere else, a moment suspended in time. You might see a mother and her baby resting below, the calf nestled close, learning the ways of the ocean from its gentle parent. Their bond is visible, a reminder of the deep connections that exist in nature. Or perhaps a curious baby will swim nearer, its playful energy radiating through the water as it explores the world, and you, under the watchful eye of its mother. There's no fear, only wonder. The awe on every face is unmistakable, as people realize they are witnessing something truly extraordinary, something that words can barely describe. In their huge blue home, you feel humbled, so small beside these ancient beings, yet so connected. The vastness of the ocean and the presence of the whales remind you of nature's grandeur and your own place within it. Every meeting is on the whales' terms. Sometimes they glide by at a distance, other times they come so close you can see the patterns on their skin. Each encounter is unique, always special, and always a privilege. Looking into a whale's eye is like connecting with something ancient and peaceful. In that moment, you sense a wisdom and calm that has existed for millennia, and you feel a deep respect for these gentle giants. The experience often moves people to tears, tears of joy, gratitude, and overwhelming emotion. It's a feeling that stays with you, a memory that brings a smile or a tear long after you've left the water. You leave the water changed, carrying a sense of wonder and a new perspective on life. The encounter lingers in your thoughts, inspiring reflection and gratitude. With this awe comes a new feeling of responsibility, a desire to protect these magnificent creatures and the oceans they call home. You realize how fragile their world is, and how important it is to preserve it for future generations. It's more than just an activity. It's like a sacred dance, a silent exchange of trust and respect between human and whale. Each movement feels poetic, every moment meaningful. The memory of swimming with whales becomes a story you'll tell for a lifetime, a treasured experience that shapes how you see the world and your place in it. Tonga's whales remind us of our place in the natural world, urging us to approach with humility, gratitude, and a renewed commitment to protect the wonders that still remain. Tongan culture comes alive through music, dance, and big meals, celebrations that bring everyone together. Beautiful singing fills churches on Sundays, while evenings bring families together in song. The beat of drums and ukuleles is the music of everyday life. Dance tells stories. The laka-laka is amazing with its matched movements and song, while men's and women's dances show history and old tales. Feasts, or kaipola, are huge events. Roasted pig, fresh seafood, and tropical fruits shared on banana leaf tables. These gatherings are about more than just food. They're about connecting, laughing, and old traditions. As a guest, you're invited to join, taste, and celebrate. In Tonga, every meal and song is an invitation to belong. Underneath Tonga's relaxed outside is a culture rich in old ways, respect, and who they are. The ta'ovala, a woven mat worn around the waist, shows respect and social standing, while ngatu tapa cloths are treasured family heirlooms. Family is the heart of society, going far beyond just parents and children to a helpful group of relatives. Older people are highly respected, and children are raised by the whole community. Tonga's king, the last one in the Pacific, is very important to the country's identity, mixing old traditions with modern ways of ruling. The result is a society that feels timeless, dignified, and deeply rooted. Visitors feel this pride and realness everywhere. Tonga keeps its soul, offering a travel experience that touches something deep inside. Here, culture isn't just watched, it's lived. A trip to Tonga is more than just a vacation. It's an experience that stays in your heart. The real magic is in simple, true connections. A shared laugh, learning some Tongan words, watching a sunset with new friends. Life slows down, inviting you to notice the beauty in small moments and feel close to nature again. The warmth of the Tongan people leaves a lasting impression. You arrive as a stranger and leave as family. Generosity is shown in time, stories, and shared meals. These acts of kindness remind you of how powerful community is. Tonga teaches that happiness is found in relationships and living in harmony with the world around you. You go home with thanks, peaceful memories, and a new idea of what truly matters. Imagine stepping into Tonga's warm, sweet-smelling air, feeling soft sand under your feet, and seeing endless blue skies. This is more than just a dream. It's an open invitation for adventure, peace, and connection. Whether you want to see whales, find a family paradise, or discover culture, Tonga welcomes you. Explore sea caves, share stories under starry skies, and enjoy food from a traditional umu. Let the kindness of the people and the beauty of the islands make your spirit feel new again. The friendly islands promise amazing meetings and a feeling of peace. Pack your bags, leave your worries behind, and come write your own Tongan story. Your journey in this Pacific paradise is waiting, and it's one you'll never forget.